Hello and welcome to my channel. This is your August Twin Flame Love reading. Now this can be carrying on from the previous Twin Flame Love readings, or this could be starting fresh from today. Now, as I was planning to make this video, I kept hearing Elvis Presley's Suspicious Minds. So let's have just a quick listen. And now this could be that you are having a suspicious mind, or this could be, Elvis Presley was singing a song. I don't know, but this kept playing in my mind.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out
because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see
what you're
doing to me?
when you don't believe a word I'm saying?
We can't go on together with suspicious minds.
And we can't build our dreams.
So, how is that coming across for you? Are you the kind of person who's in a relationship or on and off into a relationship where it is the suspicion that gets the better of you due to past trust issues? So either you are in a relationship now, or that you are single and consistently single due to suspicious, insecurities and the way that you behave. Or is this that you are an on and off relationship where one or either of you is insecure and there's trust issues, constantly suspicious, constantly finding fault where there is none due to fear? Now this could be that in a former life that you and your karmic love have, one betrayed the other or didn't back the other or did cheat. It could be that. I recently had a patient who did a cord cutting, and in a previous life she realized that, she'd been betrayed quite badly, and, the way that things had ended, she understood, oh, that's exactly why I have the love life that I have now. So that is one thing that we're looking at. So we're starting off with the 10 of Pentacles, which means right now you could be having a moment where you are successful in the family environment, or that you are going to a family celebration or a graduation or industry celebration, and you could meet a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus there. There's also the twins on here, the Gemini. So it could be just strictly Gemini, or the air signs Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And they are around the Pentacles, which is the earth signs Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So you could be either of those two signs. We also have in the background, we have a water sign. So whether they are interfering between the earth sign, air sign, or whether they are the introduction to these two people. So if this is a new love, it could be that this water sign introduces you to the air sign, to the earth sign. Or if you're already in a relationship, this could be a water sign, older male, or older hierarchy member of the family, who offers the advice of a mediator or counselor that can gain the success, because this is a success card. So at the moment, you're in a place of physical, financial, and or value, home values, ethicals, morals, success. So you could be right now in a relationship with someone where you feel like you've got it all. You're very much, the 10, it's great success. You're very, very happy. There's harmony, there's support, there's love, family support, all those things. Or that you are going to a industry celebration, study celebration, graduation, or a family event reunion, or school reunion, whatever. And you may very well meet this person there. Akasha says that you're a spiritual teacher and that you have that psychic ability, you have that intuition, and even deja vu. So you may feel like this is coming. You may feel like this is you know, that this is someone very important to you. You feel like you may also even dream about this person, or when you meet this person, you feel like you've always known them as well. The card crossing that is Rochelle. She is a Gemini. I feel she's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And she's asking you, what's crossing this is, first of all, we've got betrayal, insecurity, and rejection, flat out death of a relationship. And then the angel card is Rochelle, which is about making a decision. So for some of you, what is stopping this great success of your relationship is that you have this insecurity from the past betrayals, which have flat out killed your relationships. They've flat out killed your faith in yourself, your trust, like suspicious minds. So the relationship can't get off the ground because the suspicious mind, no matter what they do, you're just not going to trust them. If someone has, in the course of your relationship with them now, been infidel, had infidelity, you or them, again, we've got another air sign here. So if it's infidelity between you and your partner now, then, or in the past, and you just haven't been able to put it behind you, or they just haven't been able to put it behind them. And so it's a constant conversation that's always being had. It's always being brought up. It's always suspicious minds. And no matter what, the suspicious minds are there. You know, they're going to go through your phone. They're going to, you know, follow you around. They're going to be angry. They're going to keep bringing this up because it hasn't been acknowledged and released. Now, Rochelle says you can call in an expert and you can gain that help and you can, you know, go forward with heart prosperity. Or the other way you could do it is you could put this behind you and move on. Because she says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So there is a decision that will take you to a, you know, abundance and love. But you have to make that decision. So this card can represent infidelity, but it can also represent fears of infidelity, fears of trust, fears of past. So for some of you, this is an infidelity. You have a harmonious relationship and there's an infidelity which is blocking you from moving forward. In your subconscious, you are wanting to put this behind you and move forward. And because upright, this is about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling, you know, like you can't move your hands, you can't see, you haven't got the information, you don't know, you can't make a decision. You know, if I knew he was mugging me off, or if I knew she was mugging me off, then I'd be able to act, but I can't act because I don't know. This is the unempowered person. This is the person trapped by their thoughts, their past. They're trapped, they can't move, their family, their castle's behind, but they're enclosed in this insecurity, this lesson from the past. And this is another earth sign. This is 8 as well, which is the, you know, the other person in our life, the support, the network. But this is in reverse. So this is saying that you have that resolution, you've made that idea. You've broken the chains. You've said, I don't need that blindfold. I don't need any more information. Intuitively, I know what I need to do because I want to be happy and respected. So that's what I'm going to do. The swords are gone. You've just breaking that. I don't want that anymore. Now, Caressa is saying, see how these cards do talk to each other. They're amazing. This card's saying that you're at the end of a cycle of your life and that you've earned your stripes. You've earned your medal, you've earned your achievement, and now you can move forward, and that success and abundance lays there. This cycle is over. This cycle of abuse, this cycle of manipulation, this cycle of habitual unhealthy dating, love relationships is behind you, that you can successfully, because this card says move on, this card says put it behind you, this card says no more insecurities, no more overthinking, no more making it worse than it is, no more making, meeting someone and then overdoing it, becoming on too strong, overthinking it, coming on, taking over the relationship, no more feeling feeling helpless, no more denial, no more delusions, none of that, because you're moving forward now. You are putting this behind you. Some of you are starting to date. That's a new cycle. Some of you are ending this relationship and moving forward. Some of you are entering parenthood, and that's a new cycle. The new cycle that you're entering is going to bring you peace and abundance by putting this behind you. Your foundations and what you're building on and where this comes from and your communication to your partner. We have another air sign. The 9 of Swords. But interesting, both of these swords upright are, insecurity, sleepless nights, worry about infidelity, worry about obsessing, overthinking, being a martyr, being a victim, victimization, narcissistic relationships. But they've both come on the inverse. So this is saying that you're no longer accepting that. You're no longer behaving like that. You're no longer in that role. So your foundations and what you're moving, where this is coming from, where this relationship, whether it be your past life, it comes from a place of where you've put your swords down and you've decided that you're going to start a new route. So you've put that worry. So she's laying up in bed, she's got her hands over her eyes, she can't sleep, she can't eat, she can't sleep, she's obsessing, overthinking, and she's worried. On the inverse, she's saying, I'm putting that behind me now. I've got nothing to worry about. I can sleep soundly. I can sleep soundly because I don't have suspicious minds. Remember in the other song, I don't have suspicious minds. And I'm going to move forward. Now, some of you are asking yourself, is this the time to leave? Or do I jump into this new relationship? And the angel card says, no. You're looking out at the beach and you're having that break, you're having that rest, you're having that recovery, and you're going to take your time. Don't be rash. Don't take harsh reactions to... don't feel like they haven't supported you today, so you're going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Because this isn't... this is a family going... You've always had to defend your relationship to others. This card says you've always had each other's back and had the same way of thinking. You've always together been fighting the world. It's us against the world. That's how it's always been, even from the beginning. And this card is saying no to what your question is. Do I end this? Do I jump into this relationship? Is this what's happening? And the answer is no. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't be rash. Don't throw everything away for one whatever. It says wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Could it be that you have made this to be worse than it is in your head? Could it be that you are unfairly judging someone based on past behaviour? Could it be that you are still hurting from a past hurt? Could it be that your partner hurt you once before and you decided to stay together, but you've never really put that hurt down, and so you're continuously punishing your partner for this hurt? You're also at the same time continuously defending this relationship and justifying it and defending it to the outside world. Us against the world. It's you and me, baby, against the world. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Now, from the past, you have had this partner, this fire sign partner, who is very passionate, but she or he, this king of wands, has been someone who is very changeable, who changes. They're not the honourable. They change their view and their behaviour based on the people that they are with. And that's how they've been in the past, because this is the past behaviour. And maybe this was the actions that hurt you. And or if this is a different, reading altogether, that you saw an ugly side to your partner in the past that you just can't shake. Mystique says that in the past, and I feel like this might have been 3 weeks or 3 months ago, round about the Mercury retrograde, or that you were really having a hard time, and a miraculous solution came through for you to be able to stay together, and that whatever information, because this is something from the past for this reading in particular, this fire sign who shows you a face that you didn't like. It was an ugly face, an ugly character, an ugly part of themselves that you didn't like. And you didn't have to have the consequences, or you didn't have to put the consequences out there. You didn't have to break up with them, or you didn't have to have that conversation or that discussion, because a miracle happened, and so you were able to avoid it or sweep it under the carpet, whatever. But it's coming back up now. So right now you're exhausted, you're absolutely tired, and what you need to do is to take some time out for you and prioritize you. Prioritize you as in a breath of fresh air. Go out and meditate. Go out and go for a walk. Go out and put exercise, energy. Get away from the situation. You're too close to the situation. You need a fresh perspective. You need to see things from somebody else's point of view. You need to give love to yourself. The ultimate relationship is the one that you have with yourself. And this card is saying that when you take care of yourself, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt, or pedicure. And I feel like some of you that I'm talking about now, you may work on your feet, or you may work in the beauty industry, and you've been overworking, or you've been money poor, you've been struggling, and you're very frustrated because this is a huge part of the conflict between you and this person. It's also because this card here is about demasculating the partner, or feeling that they don't want you sexually in the near future. So this is coming up. So either right now or happening in the very 3-4 weeks, anywhere in between them. So if you're a male, you're feeling demasculated, you're feeling cock blocked, you're feeling unmanly, you're feeling like they've behaved in a condescending way and demasculated you. Maybe someone has retorted in an angry manner about your sexuality, or about your manhood, or about your loyalty, your dignity. They've taken that manhood part of you and they've taken it away. And so you're not feeling the love right now. You're not feeling that connection to your partner. You're not feeling very amorous towards them, due to feeling powerless. Now, that goes the same for a female, but I feel like, going back to what I was saying before, this person could be working in the beauty industry, or working on their feet, or working many hours and frustrated. I feel like finances are a demand. Maybe this female makes more than this male. Maybe they're arguing over money and she earns more than him. Maybe that's a sticking point. It could also be that she's attacking his masculinity, or that he has rejected her, or has stopped having sex with her, or has rejected her in a sexual manner, or has cheated, so there is no sex. Because this is upright is a powerfully amorous and passionate time, new energy and role. But in the inverse, it's about having that lack of control. So it could be cheating, being powerless, not feeling that lust, not feeling that want, not feeling that connection, and also feeling demasculated. Where you are at the moment is that you are not getting the offer that you want, and you're not getting the support. And for some of you, you've got children, or for some of you, you're behaving like children. So either you have children and you're not getting the support financially with the children, or even practical hands-on help with the children. Maybe they are avoiding the responsibility. Maybe they've got children with somebody else. Maybe that infidelity has sprung to children with somebody else. And this is you're the water sign, or they're the water sign, and you're not getting that offer. Maybe they're not chasing. Maybe you've broken up with someone and they're not chasing after you. They're not giving you that offer that you want. They're not wanting to fix it up, and that's making you frustrated. For others, this is about you putting that wall up and refusing to accept and give and receive of love, behaving very childish, refusing to speak. Now for them, they are absolutely frustrated to the point of no return. They are absolutely fed up. You've pushed them too far, or maybe they've gone too far. Maybe they lashed out in anger, but they are feeling ready to start fresh and amorous, because this is the fire sign and it's the page, and it's about new energy. This is about trying something different, spicing up the life. Now this person could be from a different culture. Maybe they're trying to bring this culture into your life. Maybe they've gone back to their culture. Maybe they want to go overseas with you. But this is someone from another culture, another place. Could ask you to go on travel. Maybe they want to have a rest and relaxation, a mini break, something like that. Now, the outcome is Ray, who says that you're overwhelmed, migraine, stressed out, overthinking, over anxious, unable to sleep, all these different things. That you need to get yourself grounded to be able to move forward. Now, there is great success here. I feel like I really do keep hearing storm in a teacup. I really do. I feel like for some of you, for you to be able to move forward, it's as simple as this is what happened in the past, and we patched it with a couple of band-aids, a little bit of super glue, and we just put it in a file, and we never discussed it again, and we've moved forward. But one or the other keeps poking and keeps bringing it up. And judging the other in passive-aggressive pokes, passive-aggressive banging things around the house, passive-aggressive temperamental behaviour, because they haven't put the past behind them. They haven't. Now, it could be a child, it could be infidelity, it could be trust, it could be loyalty, it could be standing up for them with the family, letting the family treat them like crap. It could be the religious culture not standing up for you. It could be that is what's, the divide. That's where it stems from. Because this is family success. And there's insecurities, betrayal, not standing up for someone, the burden's too much, the past is too much. That's what's blocking it. The outcome is the 5 of Wands, which is about trying to get things to go, but avoid missing each other by this much. Trying to get a party organised, trying to get a date organised, trying to get the family back together. But there's delays, there's problems, there's issues. The family's getting, they're all having their say. There's power struggles, there's standstills, resistance, defensive behaviour. There's, everyone's got a say about this relationship. Everyone's, we've got the two families clashing over this couple and all the children, and everybody's got something to say, and we're trying to get this mediation happening. We're trying to get, there's also a family occasion. I really do feel like there's a family occasion, the get together, which, if you haven't separated completely, you're still trying to get this all together, still trying to plan all this together, whilst you're arguing behind the scenes. But I really feel like the family's got a lot to do with it. It's all family and friends. But the outcome is that it's passionate. The love is there. You've just got to go slow. You can't rush these things. You can't. The answer to this is that you absolutely, if you're going to stay with this person, you're going to have an open, honest dialogue with this partner of yours and say, this hurts me, and I haven't put it behind me. I haven't let it go. And we need to discuss it, because I need once and for all, I need these details, and I need them now so that I'm able to put this behind me. And then neither of us are allowed to bring this up again. We can't keep pointing point scoring by hurting each other. Now, for others, this is a brand new person who you are really happy about, and you meet the family, you really like the family, and you've got this insecurity which is blocking you, and you may feel, that he doesn't want you because he's taking things slow. You're feeling insecure. This person's culture is saying, I need to take this, maybe it's a religion. Maybe they don't want sex till marriage. Maybe they need to only have sex with commitment. I mean, I'm not sure how this works, but this person still wants you. They're from a different culture, a different time, a different place, a different country. You're feeling insecure, but they're not. And so your dating, sex, and marriage, this is 5, it's about misunderstanding the culture, misunderstanding the passions, what that means. So it's actually a very positive. It's not that they don't want you, it's that they respect you and that this is something very important to them. That's why they're taking their time. So I hope that's given you some answers, and I shall see you next month. Please do like, share and subscribe my video, and I shall see you next month.